Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, this is like the Chanel Fall Collection Part 2. So I decided to do a different look with this and kind of do a halo eye look, which I've never done before. Someone in the comments like several weeks ago had requested a halo eye look. So this is my attempt at a halo eye. I've never really done one before, but this was what I came up with. So I used the Chanel Fall Collection, the pieces that I had before. If you guys want a more in-depth review and swatch of that, click here. I did that a few weeks ago, so if you want to just like have like a full in-depth review and swatch of that collection, go look there. Otherwise, I'm just going to use some of the products that I had from the Fall Collection and some of the products that I had at home to create this look. I think this is like a really fun look. I don't know if I would do this every day, but I don't know, it's just like really fun, and I've never done a halo look before. And so I tried to do something like halo-ish on my lips. I'm not exactly sure how it came out, but we'll see. You guys be the judge. So before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can know whenever I post a new video. So let's go ahead and get started. So to start off this look, I'm going to use the Chanel Ombre, what is this called? Ombre Première. It's like one of the velvet creamy eyeshadows. This is in the color Urban. So it looks pretty dark here, but when you play with it, it kind of looks like, a purpley blue. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start packing some of that on, especially in the outer corners here and a little bit here. So I'm using this MAC 219 brush here, and I'm gonna use that to take the product and place it where I want to, and then use a separate clean brush to blend it out. Now I'm going into this fluffy Chanel blending brush here, and I'm just going to blend some of that out. So this acts as a base to just intensify the color we're going to put on top afterwards. And I'm also going to take this same brush and the same color and put some of the inner corner here to give that halo effect. And when I'm going on the inner corner here, I'm trying not to go too high up, because I'm worried if I go too high up, it'll kind of just look like a giant black eye. So I'm going to keep it low and then just blend it out. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the eyeshadow quad called Road Movie. And I'm going to go into this lighter color here, I believe. Yeah, right here. And I'm going to use that kind of a transition shade. So I'm just going to use that at first, and then I'm going to go use a darker color afterwards. So I'm using this MAC blending brush here. I've owned this for so long that the numbers have all melted off. Okay, so as you can see, this eye is better in a way because like it's more haloed and there's less of the dark color in the middle, but I think it'll be fine. And what I'm going to do afterwards to get the color to really stand out is I'll use the MAC what's it called, like the setting spray. I'll spray that on my brush to get like the pigment to really pop. That's my plan. So going into this MAC flat eyeshadow brush here, I'm going to use this to pack some color onto my eyelids. So I'm going to go back into this eyeshadow palette called Road Movie, and I'm going to go into the dark color here. And I'm going to take this and basically just place it over top where I put the color Urban before. So I'm just like placing it over top, and again I'm making sure not to go too high up. And then using this Chanel fluffy blending brush. I was going to say blending brush, but I think it's called the blending brush. I'm going to use that to just blend things out. So I'm going to go back into this MAC 219 brush, and I'm going to use this to take some of this dark blue color here. So even though this is a halo eye look, I am blending the blue upwards very lightly. So using this flat MAC eyeshadow brush here, I'm going to wet it with this MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This is a setting spray for your face, but also if you spray your eyeshadow brush with this, the color becomes more intense. I'm going to go into this color here. It's a little bit shimmery, but not as much as I want it to, so if I wet my brush, it'll get more intense and give me the color that I want. I'm taking my wet brush here. This is a great trick for any color that you have that's not quite as intense or as shimmery as you want it to. So taking this brush, I'm going to just place it in the middle of my eye. I'm not going to go all over. I'm going to focus on where there isn't much blue eyeshadow yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into this brush here with the blue eyeshadow and put a little bit more of the blue just on the corners to make sure that everything just is really sharp and dark. So I'm going to go use this brush and put it under my lashes here. So for the liner, I'm going to go ahead and use the Chanel liner in the color Blue Jean here. Obviously this color is not part of the fall collection, but I do want to have blue still in the look, so I'm going to use this liner. And this will be used to tightline my eye. And for the waterline on the bottom, I'm going to use another eyeliner that is not part of the collection, but I think will work really well. This is the Stylo Yeux waterproof in the color Érable. So it's very pretty. So these two colors here, this is Blue Jeans and Érable. So this is going to have that like metallic-y bronze shimmer that I think will match the color that I have on my eyelids in the middle here. So hopefully that works. And then for the mascara, I'm going into the Chanel Volume number 10 in black. Okay, for the lips, I'm going to go into the Rouge Allure Velvet in Nightfall. This is from the fall collection as well. So to go over top of the lip, I'm also going to use this NARS lip gloss in the color Super Vixen. This is the shade here. And I'm going to use some of that color also in the middle of the lip to give a bit of that halo effect also on my lips. So technically I'm using a small angle brush like this. I just read somewhere that if you use an angled brush to fill in your lips, it's better because it has a bit of a curve, so you can get really like the curves of the lips. So I really just focus it on the center of the mouth. So I went ahead and used this bronzy gold color here with my fingertip and put some in the middle of my lip because I wanted to, and I thought it would be fun, and I thought it would just like emphasize the whole like halo effect. Alright guys, that's it. This is my finished look. This is my halo eyes, halo look using the Chanel fall collection and a few other pieces that I just have in my permanent collection at home. Leave a comment down below requesting your next video. This halo look was requested a few months ago, but I just never really got around to it. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions about the products that I used, or if you have a video that you'd like to see, let me know. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can know whenever I post a new video. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.